Hey, how's it going, Vigilante and John? Yeah, I've been doing some streaming on Picardo this week. How's it going, Raz? Figured I'd get this sign done before I start sculpting. That's good, it's getting better. think that'll look a little creepy. Like it was spray painted and sort of dripping. Maybe what I'll do is I'll seal it and sort of sand it down or something another day, kind of break it up a little bit. But for right now, I'll kind of get onto this base. Hey Chris, how's it going? Oh, hanging in there, busy week. Doing a lot of painting this week. Getting stuff done on Picardo. Nice day out today, so got the windows open. Figured I could try to get this base going. So I'm going to have to mix up a little at a time because I can't do the whole entire thing in one shot. I'm going to do this section with Aves and this section with freeform air because I need the Aves to lock in the grass. don't know how freeform air will work, so. Hey customizer, yeah, these should be fun items once done. Another DC item. I guess if the Patreons, once I'm kind of ready to start doing some more sculpt work on another item for streams, looks like the Patreons are gonna vote on Giganta from the Power Girl. But it's off of the anime version, where she's in the pink dress. As far as customizing for like clients and stuff, there might be one DC character. Haven't gotten to that yet. I'm also working on a Catwoman for somebody too right now, but that's something that just taking the cloth off and sculpting the, you know, cloth back onto it and painting it in latex. Alright, start from the back. Drilled all these little holes in so this way all this will bond better to the base. Otherwise, drop it the wrong way, it might pop off. Hey Jigsaw, how's it going? Yeah, I don't do much with Twitter other than just announce stuff. I don't spend time on it. I don't look anything up. I don't follow anybody. I really don't care about Twitter much. I'm just throwing paint on this because it'll dry up and it'll get all mushy with the Aves, so it doesn't really need to be pretty because it's supposed to be dirt. So just kind of slap it all around like that. Now, let's go to grass. Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of how you can do this. Just finger paint it, throw all kinds of grass around. It's gonna be tedious all hell. I don't even know if I'll finish it all today, but we'll see. I guess the goal is to try to give it like sporadic grass and then sort of kind of paint it at the same time and give it like a dirty, grassy area. So just kind of play with it and have fun. I didn't even throw in the cut pieces that I cut, because I figured what the hell. I'm gonna have to sand the bottom and the side on this. Figured it was gonna get messy. How would I do a dark seed? Don't really know. Isn't there a few of them out there already? If anything, maybe do like, if there is one of them out there, you do like the cartoon where he had his eyes gouged out and beat up. Like he was battle damaged. Other than that, I mean, I really don't know Darkseid that well. Hey Scott, how's it going? Hey Chris, well that's good news. Did you get a better airbrush or something, or what? I tried their brushes. I wasn't really a fan of it. Guess I was just too used to my Iowas, so I just stick with those. Hi, No Name. This is a base for Velma Blake from Scooby-Doo. So I'm sculpting the dirt and grass for the graveyard theme. Got the keep out sign done for it, so this is the keep out sign. So we'll be putting that on the base as I get further to the front of it. I am using Abe's Epoxy Sculpt for this right now, so that's what I use for most of my stuff. There is a stuff called Magic Sculpt. I use that as well, but I usually use Abe's for pretty much everything. Most of my stuff. But I'll be using some freeform air later when I do this section over here of like the driveway, or the road, I guess you could say. Hey, how's it going, Golden? It's kind of a mellow day today. I don't know about you guys. Nice weather out today. Hey, you should look into Abe's epoxy sculpt. You go to Abe's Studio, AVES Studio. Got about a 3-hour work time before it cures hard as a rock. Good stuff. No cracking whatsoever. I use it on all my stuff. All my customs you see on my YouTube channel, all the red stuff that I sculpt with, no cracking, nothing. It's hard as a rock. You could sand it, Dremel it, chop it, prime it, paint it. It's just that you have a short hour work time with it. Yeah, if you want, I've done a couple videos on how I kind of work with it on my channel. So you can look up Abe's Epoxy Sculpt, Abe's Fix It. It's really good stuff. But like I said, you only have that 3-hour work time, so if you're not used to working fast, it's kind of a little tricky. Yeah, I got it a little bit closer. I'm using the shorter grass for it. The longer grass, I might use a little bit more on that on Velma's base. This is kind of closer to the road in theory, so I figured the grass would be a little bit shorter. It's kind of the idea. And I don't want it to be flush, I want it to be broken up. So that's why I'm not trying to make it perfectly all together. And I'll probably do some paint work too after it's all cured up. Kind of darken up any red areas. Hey, evil black cat. I'm glad you could stop by. Not that, it's just tedious work today anyway. Boring, tedious, grass growing stuff. Gotta make sure that wherever I put this grass, we can get her shoes in. Well, hopefully I get this base done fairly soon, and then I can, we could kind of get on to the paintwork for Velma. I mean, Daphne. I keep getting them mixed up. Hey, how's it going, Hulk Smash? Good thing about doing this with the paint, you can dirty up the grass with your fingers and it doesn't really matter because it's supposed to be dirty anyway. What I'm doing with the brush is a mixture, it's just paint basically. So with Aves you could kind of like slap some paint on it while you're sculpting, it's not going to do anything. So this way I don't have to try to get in there with a paintbrush later to try to paint it. But Aves comes in different colors. I mean, I could have got like a brown Aves and just been done with it, but I like to add the paint mixed in. So it's just like, you know, I just got some brown paint and just kind of smushing it together with the paint. Take the red out, give it a little bit of dirt look to it. And once this cures up, it'll lock all that grass in place and it'll be hard as a rock. I did a video of a Savage Land Rogue base, pretty much kind of doing the same thing that I did on that with grass. Pretty much you just lay down Aves, stick grass in it with paint. Afterwards I'll do some wash paint to kind of clean up any red, and then before you know it, it'll look like a nice kind of graveyard base, I guess, what we're going for. Not clean grass, but not, you know, perfect grass either. This Ave stuff is amazing, it really is. But if you're someone who likes to sculpt and, you know, be able to sculpt, come back 3 days later and keep sculpting and have it soft clay, Aves isn't that type of stuff. Nah, you don't want to be like me. Gotta find your own little niche. Whether it's sculpting, all kinds of stuff. I'm just sharing what people showed to me in the hobby and stuff I came up with. Just keep plugging away, trying new stuff, experimenting. Hey, what's up, Terrell? I'm still not perfect with airbrush. Sometimes I'm still learning new things. Yeah, we don't care if grass goes underneath the shoe, that kind of helps it a little bit. Yeah, airbrushing isn't, I wouldn't say it's super hard. It's just a matter of just getting used to it. As long as you know how to clean it. This way everything comes out fluid. You don't have to worry about any issues. I appreciate it. Might have to pick up more grass. Yeah, I had a friend come over. I kind of gave him a lot of shit. He was trying to airbrush, but I'm not a good teacher. But yeah, it's definitely about control. You could see the difference between him picking up the airbrush for the first time, just like hitting that trigger, compared to like me just sitting there and pulling it back just a tiny bit. Well, that's cool, Evil Black Cat. What are you working on? What kind of cosplay? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of materials I use that cosplayers can use as well. I just don't know. Only thing is you wear them, so I'm not sure about the durability of the stuff. I do know Smooth On makes a lot of cosplay material. Yeah, that's what I figured. I guess a lot of cosplayers use foam, but I've seen Smooth On have a lot of sort of resins that you can pour that are durable, I think. I've seen some of their things on their websites. Even well, I guess a lot of their stuff would probably be like maybe like epoxy type stuff, I think. So when I went to their store in PA last year, they had a lot of stuff that looked like cosplay stuff. Like you can make masks and everything. I doubt it, Terrell. These days, I think a lot of companies just do fine with social media. And I think a lot of companies these days are kind of concerned about certain people that they reach out to because of a whole cancel culture now. So that's okay. As long as I can keep doing this for a living and stuff, I could care less. I mean, I do have the Smooth On rep that stops by my house every few months, if he's in the area, just to show me new products. So they do stuff like that a lot. So if you're like buying from them, they stop by and they do stuff like that. Oh, that's cool, Evil Black Cat. That's yeah, the Abe's doll work, like Abe's studio stuff, that stuff would be great for dolls. If you're gonna like sculpt something onto those heads. So what is it, like the dolls is all about the head and pretty much the frame of the body, and then you do like the the sew work? At least that's the one seamstress that I used to deal with. Black Cat, do you use like a paintbrush like I do for that stuff? That's fine, whatever works. You know, I did a few years back. I did reach out to Abe's Studio about if they do sponsor type stuff. Supposedly, they do so much work around the world for companies and people that he said that they don't have to, I guess. So there's a lot of companies and stuff that use Abe's more than you actually think. It's alright. Tom, is there a YouTube channel on it? Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Mix up some more. I like the Eva pad stuff and everything, but for a lot of the stuff I do, I never found a use for it. I wish there was more. I have a habit of I want everything to be sealed perfectly for long term with statues. No name, if you're still in chat, so I just pulled out A and B of the Aves, right? And you take both of them. This is safety solvent that Aves makes, and you just pretty much mush it together. You don't have to be exactly perfect of A and B equal amounts. You could kind of try and eyeball it. I've been doing it so long, I usually, by the time I'm done with the buckets, I'm pretty much close to being even. Don't use water. You don't want to use water with this stuff, or alcohol. They make a safety solvent, which makes it really nice and soft and putty. The safety solvent makes it really soft. If you really want to make it soft, you just put some more in. It bonds pretty well. Like, I've used this stuff to patch holes in my wall. Like, if I have like a hole, you can patch it. You can patch all kinds of stuff with this stuff. It's really good stuff. I wouldn't suggest it because it's expensive, but and basically no, you don't want to use water at all, period. Ave soaks up the water, and it gets very muddy, and it kind of destroys the Aves. I know some people use water, and they say it's fine, but for the way I sculpt with it, water would just destroy the sculpts. So you really should invest in their safety solvent. I'm not trying to pitch them their work, but I'm just saying it's a better material and liquid to use. gotta figure out where we're gonna, so we're gonna put this like here, like right about there. I want to dig it into the piece, so I'm probably gonna have to drill this out a little bit once we get to that area. So more or less what happened was a long time ago when I first got Aves, I did a custom, I rebuilt the chest of a character and I used some water. And the next day when I woke up and I went to go sand the item down, all the Aves broke off the item. So I didn't know what the hell happened. So I called Aves and they told me that you can't use water. So I bought their safety solvent and ever since then I've never gone back to anything else. Now I dip my finger in the solvent, but I just don't care. I know some people say you shouldn't, but then again we shouldn't do a lot of things. I could care less. You could wear gloves if that, you know, if something like that would bother you. Someone did mention that the solvent to them is really a lot of fumes. I think it's fumeless, but so you could be more, you know, sensitive to stuff. I don't use any Vaseline on anything. I know some people love Vaseline on their sculpting, but I feel that if you get any Vaseline on like a work area and you're not careful, that residue hangs forever. And then if you accidentally touch an item when you go to paint, you get these little spots. So that's why I've stayed away from Vaseline. Yeah, I'd rather use baby powder for stuff to not stick, because this way it bonds better. Hey, what's up, raccoon? Yeah, I don't like Vaseline at all. I just because I have a friend who used to use, I think he still does, Vaseline on his sculpty sculpts, and literally it's just, I just hate that residue hanging around. I didn't miss too much. I'm just sitting here putting grass on this base. And then we're gonna put the sign on and then, well, at least set up the sign. Alright, hopefully this is spam. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Actually, it was the print shop calling to make sure I set up my files correctly for these, for my nose art girl kit that's painting on the canvas. They were like, yeah, your pictures are off center. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just print it the way I have it set up, because I'm cutting it out anyway. At least they called, though. That's nice of them. It's the same place where I get my HD metal prints and stuff. It's called Art Beat Studios. If you guys are ever looking for stuff to be printed up, they're actually a really cool place to work with. So I was thinking for the road, I have gravel rocks, like small little gravel rocks. I'm thinking maybe I should put in the gravel road as well. The only problem is I don't know how the feet would stamp into it, unless I put a little bit of the gravel in the back area. So we'll get to that in a bit, trying to think of how that would work. You're talking about a cheapest way to make a base like this, or just a cheap way to make a base? The only reason why I'm doing it this way is because I want to lock in all this grass. You could do it a different way where you kind of like, you can use glue, I guess, but being a statue collector, I kind of want to make sure stuff is like locked into place forever. I don't want to do like just gluing it and then, you know, making it look sloppy. I mean, if you want to just make a generic base, you could just get a dog dish or a pizza tin and just pour resin in there and make a, you know, a round base, if that's what you're asking. I mean, there's tons of ways to make bases. It all depends on like what you're looking to do. I did do a video on how to make generic round bases on my channel. It's an old one. Oh, so you want to make your own, okay, so if you're looking to make a base, you can buy 2-part resin, and you can get, hold on, just go over to Walmart and get yourself a pizza tin, like a nice flat one that's flat on the bottom in here, and you could just pour resin into it. Make sure this is level. Hold on, go back a little bit further. You know, just make sure this is on a level surface. You pour your 2-part resin in there, let it cure, pop it out, sand it a bit, and you'll have a base. Basically something that'll come out like that. Just a generic round base. You can set up a peg to put in there, and that's a simple base. Just that resin is expensive now, so there's not much you can do about resin because it's just gone up. A gallon kit of smooth on resin, 2-part resin is like, I think it's over $100 now. But if you go over to Michael's, you can buy their cheap resin, but you don't get a lot of it. If you need a lot, then you need a bigger container. Yeah, I would find the statue first, and then get the tin for the base. Because you want to make sure that you find the correct size. But Walmart, Target, you know, they have all those tins cheap. They're like, what, $4 for a tin? And you can use it over and over and over. Just don't cook in it afterwards though. Once you use resin, that's it, it's done. But if you're into cosplay and if you don't really work with resin a lot, but if you get used to it, you can, and mold making, you can really make some amazing stuff. Like you can make masks if you want, you know. You can, you know, like make a mold of your face or your arm or something, or shoulder, and then you can kind of get some resins and different types of silicone materials. Probably make some cool stuff. It's just expensive, that's the only issue. Shit is just so damn expensive. It's kind of hard to find cheap statues these days. Even broken statues have been sort of hitting that retail price. So it's kind of... I've come to the point now where I just like, if it's a statue I want to customize, I just kind of find it for cheaper on like closer to retail or a little bit below retail on eBay. I don't find like those cheap broken items anymore. Once in a while you'll get lucky, but once a lot of people find it on eBay, it goes to a bidding war and then you might as well just buy a brand new one. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Going good. Just a nice tedious day of adding grass to a base. Hopefully yours is going well. Yep, Raccoon's right. Anime kits are really good to start off with. You could buy a basic anime kit for like what? Anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks. And it could be somewhat of a half-naked character where you can sculpt onto it easier than trying to Dremel shit off. It's always a good starting point. Bow and design items are good to start practicing off of. They're fairly cheap if you're lucky. A lot of those DC Direct items. since the wind is sort of going this way, just push a little bit of it. Alright, let's do an experiment. So this is the left paw. I'm gonna have to use baby powder on that. But that should work. Cool. Alright, we're going to see if we can fit a paw print here. So we got to kind of keep this separate. Alright, so I think we're good on making the grass dirty and going to try and make the sign removable. So the sign's going to go like there. So I'm thinking I'm going to Dremel out this hole here a bit. And what we'll try and do is make a spot for it now. So the idea is the base kind of go like here, like that. So let's Dremel out this section right there. Alright, I'm going to go in the garage real quick and chop that out. Be right back. Alright, so I think we got a good spot like this. So it'll sort of sit on, so it can be like removable. So let's use the last of this eaves. Baby powder. Alright, what do you guys think about that? So if we start off with the paws, say we go, so this is right, so if we go right, left, right, left, right. So what if we just kind of throw a paw mark here just to see how it looks? They'll have to get cleaned up. I hate putting baby powder on stuff like this, but so we'll have to keep an eye on that. So we can do free-form air now. Let me just get this baby powder off of here. might do is I'm thinking of using that crystal clear resin now and maybe fill up the paw marks with a little bit of that so it looks like it's water. So like it's splashed down on water a bit. I mean, you can't see the paw print here right now, but at least I have the idea it's there, you know? I don't want this like key to be super tight. It's got to be a little loose. I might have to redo it later, but at least it's a good start. Alright, let's get a little bit cleaned up. And then we'll do the freeform air stuff. I do have the license plate I am working on. My friend, Wilmetta John, if he's still in chat, he printed out the stickers and everything, so we'll have a license plate to put on the base as well. And then once I get the stuff in the mail from him, I can do the Doma stuff. Alright, let me get my rocks. Where is there? Oh, there's somewhere. So I have this gravel stuff. Now the only thing with freeform air is that it's a pain in the ass to work with sometimes. So we're gonna put her over here. Get our water. Get the rocks opened up. Let's put the rocks in a cup. It depends on how this works out. If the rocks, if anything, the rocks are just going to give it a little texture. They might not even stick on the freeform air too much, which isn't a big deal. And then I could just do washes on it later. I'm not trying to make it look like, you know, just glue stuff down and throw rocks on it. I want to really like create something a little bit thicker with it, you know. Alright, let's I mean, I think I'm gonna have to do some kind of washing on the freeform air and rocks when it's all done. Only because it's not, I've never really put paint into it too much to see what it would look like. and it will give it a different texture than what I did with all the grass and dirt. So, I don't know if No Name is still in chat. This is Freeform Air. It comes in A and B. It's like marshmallow. It's good for like doing stuff what I'm doing right now, but for like sculpting, it's kind of something you'd probably have to work with a little bit more to get used to it. Sort of the same thing as Aves and the Magic Sculpt. You got a few hours work time, but I think it cures a little bit faster though. So you got the white marshmallow stuff. That should be enough. Hopefully it's enough. Now I do use water for this stuff, just to kind of mix it together. It gets it nice and tacky, but doesn't like to sculpt too well when it's tacky. See, it gets kind of all over the place. Now, if I have to, I could do like, I could sculpt this on there and get something, but if I need to add more gravel, I could probably like use some of that clear resin. Do like a little bit of clear resin on there and put the rocks on top of that to kind of bond it. So that's another option too. Alright, so once this stuff starts to get a little bit warm in the hand, it's kind of ready to go. Okay, I think I made more than I needed, which is fine. Like I said, I might need to Dremel this back out anyway, but at least there's a little bit of an A's key there for now. The freeform air is just a little bit cheaper for something like this. It's $100 for a 2-gallon kit versus A's for like almost $50 for like 4 pounds. 4 pounds or 2 pounds? I forget. 4 pounds. Plus you can do different things with it too. It's a little bit lighter as well, so that's another good thing about it. I think just A's I have more control on it for specific things, where the freeform air I don't. And you gotta kind of keep it flat so it stays, the thicker it is, the faster it cures. So, I don't know, I probably won't even need this over here. It just gets very, very tacky too. So let's grab some silly putty so we don't fill all this up. Hey, how's it going, Raphael? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to redo this key. That's not the end of the world. I could do that another time. Or I might be able to work it in here, we'll see. Now what'll happen is once this cures, all these rocks will probably fall out. But that's alright. Drawing anything good, Raphael? That sounds good. Could be a fun project if you can add legs to it. Alright, I'll check it out later. Hey, how's it going, butterfly? Alright, let me wash my hands. This stuff gets super sticky. I'm gonna try to dump the rocks out into the garbage can. See how it looks. Alright, it's working out pretty good so far. Let's see, I took out the Get out, you bastard. Why are you sticking in there? There we go. Okay. No rocks sitting there. Okay. That's where we're at so far with the base. Yeah, Raphael, I saw that, oh, you're talking about the PS, Pop Culture, well, no, it's not Pop Culture Shock, right? It's Premium Collectibles something now. Yeah, I actually like it. It's really nice. I thought about trying to get it to customize, but $900, it's kind of risky. Yeah, I saw that that statue, and I'm still debating about it. It would be one hell of a custom project. I don't know who I would make off of it, but it would be awesome to customize. Okay, so. Alright, let me grab the other base. It has it, so it goes like this. Alright, so if they're set up like that, that's how it goes. So what's going to happen is we'll continue to grass onto here, right? And then we have the tombstone with the hand, and then a little bit of grass on the side. So this is just going to be dirt though. This isn't going to be rocks or gravel, this is just going to be dirt. So let's go in my box of parts. I don't have any parts anymore. Okay, so I might have to ask Meta John to print out a hand, but I do have a couple hands here. So we can do a bigger hand like so. This hand's a little small. We also have this. I don't know where I got all this stuff from. So this is the right hand, now this is the left hand. So it would be more coming up by her foot. This is too much Superman hand. So Helma is in here, like so. We can do the hand like this hand, like coming up to grab the ankle, or the hand over here, probably right there maybe. This is the largest hand I have. Like if it was gonna grab her ankle type thing like that. So maybe 2 hands or just one? I kind of just like the one. Because the tombstone's here. So if he's underneath, it would make more sense that the hand is right there coming up. Because you're not going to have the left hand over here. So position wise, his hand is coming up in this direction. So it'd be like this. Maybe we can put another hand over here. Nah, that's not gonna work. So the hand would have to come at an angle like it's coming upwards. Don't have that's all I got for right now of the hands. I think what I'll do is I'm going to look on that site this weekend and see if there's a better right hand that would look better coming up from here. And if there is, this is an old Joker hand. That looks weird. I mean, it would be better if the hand was coming up more up there, but I don't have, that won't look right, so. Alright, this is what I got for now, but I'm going to ask Meta John if we can get something better printed. So we're going to try to go with a bigger hand now, maybe for right over here. So more of a right hand like this. Because it, the back side of it's going to say the Creeper, so therefore I think that guy's more like Frankensteinish. So, alright, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't have anything else. I'll just leave you on the base for now. Yeah, if I could get a right hand that comes up there, that'll work a little bit better. I just have to make sure I can position it where I get her in and out of the base, and this is either in the base or it could be attached. I gotta figure that out. Yes, if we'll see what kind of hands are on that site. Maybe there's something there that'll be a little bit more friendly. Wanted to do that real quick to see, but we got to get these Scooby feet paws done right now before it gets too hard. Alright, so So if this is the left paw, Right? So we can put one print here. And then let's put baby powder on the paw. And then we can put another paw here. Right. And we can put another paw over here. And one. It's not going to be perfect, but and then the last one can go over here. So it's sort of there. So what I can do is I can fill it up with some of that clear resin to sort of make it look like muddy ball type thing. Maybe it's too, no, it's not gonna work. So let's get this back over here. Maybe we gotta go in this direction. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to use some of that clear resin to get some rock stuck on it. I'll probably have to give this a little bit of a dirtiness wash. Alright, so if this is here. Right, left. Put this paw here, like so. I'll put this paw here, like so. And put this paw over here, so. And then the last paw sort of go right over here. And then what we could do is put another paw right in there. Like that. So we got him walking across that direction. What do you guys think? Think that works? And we can put this sign like that. So it's hard to see the paw marks now, but if I take some of that clear resin, mix a little tiny color into it, like a little mud color, and pour it in there, maybe they'll pop out a little bit more. And then once we get the license plate, you can put the license plate anywhere. So it's not going to be a hard white to dirty. I'm going to do washes on these rocks and blend it in. So it's going to be like a dirty blend. And then we'll add some dirt into the rocks and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of washes in here to kind of bring this together. It's not just going to be pure that color, we're done. I guess what we'll do is we'll kind of give this a little bit of a dirty and messed up look. Alright, let me wash my hands, and I think that's kind of where we have to leave it until it cures, and I can add washes and paint and do all other stuff to it. don't remember a lot of Scooby-Doo stuff, but if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Don Knotts in Scooby-Doo? If he was, I think that's the only one I really remember. I really don't remember Scooby-Doo that much. I was more of a Tom and Jerry fan. But I think that's deemed too violent now, so... I think also at the time when I was watching it, there was probably a lot of voiceovers and actors, like you said, who I had no clue who they were either. I was probably too young for them. Alright, I think it's time to take this stuff off the desk and see what she looks like without all this crap around her. Oh, that's right. There was a lot of characters then, now you mention it. And that is how I save on making a mess on my desk with all this stuff. the Blue Condor superhero. Isn't that the Harvey Birdman? Birdman? I don't know. I just love the Harvey Birdman at Law on Cartoon Network. Was it Cartoon Network or was it Adult Swim? Yeah, I've heard Adam West is really bad at conventions. Like, you can't take his picture from far away. He has his like security come and take your camera. Yeah, I think the people I know that have the biggest issues is probably, whatchamacallit, I think it's Lou Ferrigno and Adam West. That's what I've heard. Alright, so that's where we are with the base. Alright, so at least the keep out sign is at an angle, so it's not just like perfectly in front of her, so if you're looking at her this way, it's kind of like there, which is kind of good. Yeah, I really don't, personally, I don't really care to see actors and singers and stuff. I just never really cared to do that. So I never really caught up to meet any of them, or waited in line or anything. But as for April O'Neil, I did have a chance to get in the garage and sort of sand her down a bit. I was working on some other stuff the other day, so I figured what the hell, let me sand her down. So we got her sanded up a little bit more. Yeah, so as far as this base goes now, just gotta kind of clean up some of this, sand some of this down, hit in there, get in there with some paint. Just to kind of show you what's going on. I have to be careful with this freeform. Really likes to tack on the stuff. Not yet, Raphael. you know, usually I try to go with, you know, the price of the item I paid and then how much work went involved. We'll kind of see. I don't even know if I want to get rid of him yet. That's the other thing. But again, I can't keep everything, so that's... So I'm gonna have to keep checking this to make sure it doesn't bond. Oh, they're gonna do the original Transformers? That's awesome. Yeah, I remember I went to the movies to see Transformers. I think it was in Westfield, New Jersey. I think it was a birthday party I went to. I remember I was mortified when Ironhide got killed. I walked out of there all traumatized. I was like, are you kidding me? They killed them all? Alright, I think that's where I'm calling it for tonight. I know it's a little bit earlier than usual, but I need to run out. But at least we got this pretty much set up. So I think next week, if all goes well, I might be able to start painting this up. So what I could do is maybe I can get the rocks and stuff sort of cleaned up a bit. We could do some washing, get this cleaned up, and we can start working on her if I can get her prepped. So we'll see how it goes this week, if I could get her prepped up. If I can, then we can start painting her up. I think we could probably do facial, skin stuff, and then the legs, and then keep going from there. As far as April goes, that's just kind of here and there. I'm not really focused too much on her, it's just a side thing. So whenever I have the time and energy, we'll kind of work on her. Or if I don't have anything else that day, I could work on her. One or the other, we'll see how it goes. But Alright, so sorry I'm cutting this short, guys. Have a good weekend. Probably do some more Picardo this coming week as well. We'll see how things go. So thanks for stopping by and have a good one.